And I wanna go crazy with you to the night till the sun comes up. We do it all for love. What's if we any kokoro? Hey, when people speak, it's singing Yoruba.
Are you not Nigerian?
Oh my God, yes.
You're Nigerian?
I am. I'm a Yoruba, babe.
Oh, is it? I
I'm
don't know why I
Yoruba,
thought you were
babe.
Igbo.
I get it all the time.
Really?
All the time. Even today, somebody called me, is it Chioma today? I said,
Yikes.
I'm
Okay.
a year one day.
Okay.
I'm a year one day. I'm
not even
Yoruba,
Nigerian.
babe.
I don't want to talk about. Everyone's like, "Oh, you said African, right?" I'm like, "No, I'm
So
actually
where are you from?
Ivory Coast."
Oh.
Yeah, I know you're always gonna say that. Everyone says, "Oh,
Do you
I'm
know
like,
what?
I'm actually exotic."
Well, someone I know recently got married to a babe from Ivory Coast, and I saw their like traditional
Ireland?
wedding. No, this was in the UK. I think
Yeah,
it's
a lot
Ivory
of us are
Coast.
there. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think
Like
it's
the
Ivory
most
Coast.
people that you might meet here that are from Ivory Coast,
Yeah.
more than likely either my cousin or
Oh gosh.
Really?
How are the Ivory Coast men? Are they all
Are
right?
they fine? I did crazy.
I don't really have anything to judge by because there isn't much in my proximity. But going home, it's not really my vibe. Why did I get vibe?
Damn.
They all look like my dad or something. I don't know. It's like they all have the same face or something. It's like literally the same. Not even messing. Like they're not. No offense. If anyone watching this and my husband, whatever, Ivorian, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know. But yeah, not really my vibe.
Okay. But you guys, apparently jollof rice is from you guys'?
No, so it's from Senegal.
Senegal,
I think. Yeah, it's from
yes,
Senegal
yes.
and it's been remixed.
But I
loads of
saw
times.
somebody recently cook it from Senegal and it had like vegetables in it, and I was like, "That's not how
That's
jollof
fried
rice
rice.
is not supposed to be."
That's fried rice.
That's orange fried
with
rice
tomato.
What?
That is
Orange
crazy.
fried rice.
Fried rice with tomato. Get a grip.
Literally.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they put veg in it. I think we put veg in it as well. But I think it just depends because every person cooks theirs different. I've eaten Nigerian jollof rice with like what's that? Spring onion and bell peppers in it before.
Okay.
It was dead. Oh my god.
I remember
so
one time
disappointing.
I went to work, but like my Ghanaian grandma was around. And I asked
Are you Ghanaian?
No. Like my grandma, my mom's mom is Ghanaian, but this is another grandma I was talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
And I told her to make me jollof rice, but I had in the back of my mind she's from Ghana. This might not turn out how I want it to turn out. So I said, make jollof rice. Can I grab jollof rice, please, or something? So I came from a long day of work, came back home. I saw jollof rice. I had spaghetti in it, but I was like, it's okay. Let's just see what the taste is like.
Spaghetti and egg, right?
Not egg.
Okay.
Let's see what the taste
I
is
say
like.
Ghanaians love egg. Oh, maybe I have a little bit of Ghanaian in me because me and egg, what? I don't think I'd go a day without eating egg.
I'm vegan, so I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Hey. I knew if I mentioned this now. Oh my god. I know I'm fake or whatever, but
Vegan, okay.
yeah, I'm vegan.
okay,
I've been
baby.
vegan 10 years now, actually.
Hey!
Yeah,
10
it's
years
been a
is
hot minute.
crazy.
Yeah.
Why did you turn vegan in the first place?
See, I think when I was younger, I had such a obsessive personality, so it just kind of stuck. So I watched this one documentary, and I know this sounds
sticks with you.
extreme, right? But
with you.
it was called Earthlings, and the way they killed the animals, I don't know, it did something to my brain because it was just like they almost made it like a scary movie, and I'm already scared of scary movies, so it was just really exaggerated, and I was like, nah, never again, and I just stopped.
So what's your protein substitutes then? What are your main? What's your favorite protein
Chickpeas.
substitute?
I just like
Is it like fried? What's it? Cauliflower.
no, so mostly it would be beans.
Okay.
Any type of bean. Tofu as well. I love tofu. I'm obsessed with tofu. So mostly tofu or beans. It just depends.
Wait, the question I have is how did your parents take it as like an African kid all of a sudden saying they didn't want to eat stuff?
See, my mom's quite supportive in that sense because she's like a bit of a healthy babe, so it didn't matter. But my dad mostly eats chicken or lamb, so he doesn't really eat anything else. So he's not like that picky. He doesn't really eat eggs like that. Doesn't really eat dairy that much. So it wasn't really a big deal, to be honest. I already set myself up for this is going to be easy because I don't really eat those things anyways, and I'm quite picky eater, so it's easy.
I remember I told my mom I wanted to be vegetarian one time because I liked animals and stuff. Or back when I thought I liked animals. Yeah, she told me, I'm not cooking another food for you in this house. Who do you think you are? So
parents are not supportive.
That was the end of my vegetarian journey.
And that was it. I tried. The intention is what matters, okay? It was the intention.
No, if I tried to be vegan or vegetarian, I know there's
vegan.
a difference.
Yeah. So vegetarians still eat dairy products
Yeah,
and eggs. But
yeah.
vegans, nothing at all.
But both of them, I couldn't even be any of them because I'll starve to death. I'll starve to death.
Like, I'm such a Nigerian babe. Like,
Yeah.
me and meat, what?
But
Eggs.
funny enough, like, I think becoming vegan has forced me to be able to cook better and cook more creatively. So I'm never really hungry like that. And plus as well, I can make African dishes without like the meat or whatever. in
Yeah,
it as
I actually
well.
say it all
Do you
the
get me?
time. I'm like, a lot of Nigerian food is actually vegan friendly if you don't
Yes.
use chicken,
spinach.
stock, and
Yes.
stuff. Efo, just take out the
Yeah.
meat out of it.
That's the first thing I should eat
Egusi.
for the rest of my life.
Okra.
Oh, well, I went to Nigeria once,
Ogbonna?
when I was vegan in like 2017 or something. And I was eating good. I was eating fine.
Yeah,
Like, they
because
made everything.
Nigeria,
Like,
just don't put any meat in it, and
And
like
that
the
was it.
basis of everything we eat is vegan.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's not that hard, you know, to be
but
honest.
we will
if you
kill
can cook.
ourselves with cholesterol and palm oil. Palm
You ain't
oil.
wrong about
They're not
that,
ready for
but
that conversation yet.
Palm
yeah,
oil.
they ain't ready. And then
Tastes
well,
good.
it tastes good though.
Tastes good though.
It's the seasoning that makes it taste good.
Palm oil, but see,
But
like,
there's something about
palm
it.
oil.
I don't know what it is, because you're right, on its own it doesn't taste like anything,
Yeah.
but there's something about it. I'm like, oh,
it does. It
kinda
does. Like
different.
when you add it to other stuff, because even like ayamase, you know, ayamase is palm oil, but it's bleach palm oil. And you
Is
see
it?
yeah, it's bleach. So you have to like
Okay.
cook it on like high heat for a long while, and then it changes from red to brown. Like yeah, and that's why ayamase is that kind of like greenish color, and not the red color. But even the taste of that, to
Heritage,
like
where you
normal,
at?
I'm telling you, oh
Wow.
Nigerian food, man, I could talk about food all day.
Yeah. I'm actually quite hungry now. But anyways, gist of the week. Did you guys see the picture Kylie took with Jordan in the mirror?
They're back
I think
friends.
they're friends again.
Do you know what? I have this conspiracy theory that they were friends the whole time anyway.
Yeah, but they couldn't-
But they
yeah,
couldn't actually hang out. I think they were talking the whole time anyway, but just kind of kept
If
it low
Chloe
key.
could forgive trifling Tristan,
Yeah, like he's been
Why
forgiven.
people always forgive the man but not the friend?
yeah,
What's that
I think
about?
Jordan, because at the end of the day, she didn't make advances to him, so I don't feel like she needed to carry the cross for it. Yes, it was wrong. Yes, it was wrong, but he was the guilty one. Yeah.
I'll make a confession though. This week a boy drove me mad. But not drove me mad, he just made me crazy or jump into that crazy. Because I feel like girls have different, let's say, mind frames.
Right.
He put me in that crazy
Crazy
girl
mind frame.
And I can imagine why I'd try to fight the girl before the guy. Because I love him. I love
Girl.
girls. No, but that's why one of the
I'm not
reasons
judging
why,
it. I get it.
like, let's say for example, you can tell like why she wanted to fight the girl instead of
It's
what's the
easier
flipping-
to
what's
hate
his
the
name?
girl when you
That's
still
what-
want him.
100%, because
That's it.
eventually you want him. So why would you try and kill him? You try to kill the girl, so you won't go for that girl again. But it's a losing battle because you could just go for another girl and another girl and another girl. You just kill
And
him
then
at
you
the
end up
source.
just looking like a sad, pathetic babe when you're crying over
Are you
that
okay
guy.
though?
Oh, I'm good. It was,
No,
it was
not-
a mind frame. He didn't make me actually do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never.
No,
that.
she's never the type to do that. But I'm just talking
Never that.
about like in the aspects
Like,
of
just
the
to
whole
understand.
Why
Tristan
men do
thing.
that anyway? Y'all stop.
Why what?
Why do you act
Men.
like that? Why do you make us crazy?
It's the
and
Y
shit?
chromosome.
What do you mean?
You do science. You should know,
No,
girl.
not the Y. I didn't do science.
Oh, what do you do? Wait, you do
I'm more
science.
business.
Oh,
She did
that's why.
science.
Oh,
No,
right.
but the Y chromosome, as in like, what's the back? Like,
That's what makes them male from women. The Y chromosome.
I thought it was more like.
Oh,
like
I
them.
thought you meant
what
like
you
why.
said.
I said why they do that.
Oh, sorry. It's just that Y. That's chromosome in them that changes them from being us. That's where the problem starts.
Fair enough, but I feel like I don't know. It's just sometimes like I get why girls are crazy. I get
Yeah.
it. I was not because usually I'm not crazy. And never will I be crazy over a man. But like, however, like sometimes you experience life and you understand things differently.
Yeah.
Like I was put in that mind frame. I was like, okay, I get why she bet her up. I get it.
Yeah,
Never
I
me
feel
though.
like the only time a man has brought me there was when he did me dirty. And it was how he acted afterwards. And the girl also joined in. So I was like, I'm telling you now.
Double homicide.
If God knows if I was to see the two of them. I was having this conversation with my best friend. And I was like, babe, I really feel like me and this babe, our paths are about to cross. I said, babe, this might be the day Rosalind goes to jail.
No.
Because I'm not a violent person.
But I hear
But
that
I
though.
know
I hear
if
that.
she speaks 2 words to me,
And
I
did she know
swear
you
to
before?
God, no. She
Okay.
doesn't. She doesn't know me like that. But
Yeah.
it's like things are weird because of him, and they'll
Yeah.
always be weird because of him.
Of
But it's
course.
also because she lacks common sense and brain capacity.
Common sense is not
I can
common?
tell there's a lot of air in her head, a lot of it.
Girl.
So because she
Deflated.
I'm telling you, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I said it to my girl, and I was like, I know her teeth are fixed now, and she got like composite bonding, but I might really give her the original teeth God gave her back. I might really do that.
Damn.
I might really do it.
Pull her in a coffin.
If she says something, I swear to God, I don't think I will have the patience in me. You know when this even goes back to the girl from the TV show I did that's testing me. The only time where girls bring that crazy out of me is when you push my buttons, and I swear to God, I'm saved, but I ain't that saved.
Still gonna get you.
There's levels to the same.
There's levels to the same that wasn't is, right? I'm saved, but I'm not that saved. But I'm telling you, if you push my buttons and I choose the Jesus way to turn the other cheek and not say anything and be good with the Lord and, love thy neighbor by the way you love yourself, even when they're disrespectful as hell, but you keep coming. That's where the unsaved Rosin comes out. And that's where
Don't push
Roz
it.
is just
Don't push it, girl.
Roz is just waiting for the girl to drop her name. So if you guys go to that specific TikTok and tell her to drop her name,
drop the name. Because the thing about me, I'm Inspector Gadget. Like,
Damn.
I come with receipts. I will come with videos, timestamps, recordings. I might even be able to go as far as finding your location where you said that thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Y'all
I will
ain't safe.
come. So, I don't like speaking, but when I speak, if I speak,
You'd be like Dongo.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
So girl, you is an artist, huh?
Something like that.
Okay. And you've been artisting for how long?
A hot minute. Damn, like a decade. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Decade.
Yeah.
So you
Wait, is
been
decade
working
10 years?
That's not even
Okay, anyway. The math is not mathing. It's a long time. Basically.
okay.
You've been on the scene.
And
That's all
then
that matters.
when did you feel like you actually were recognized as the art? Like,
I feel like for me, my journey was kind of like this. So when I started originally, I think I was only rapping for like 3 months or something. And I ended up opening up for Lil Wayne in the O2 Arena. So it's like 2013, right? So I know nobody know that. But anyways, yeah.
I won't lie to you. I was in secondary school.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, like you were a baby. I was a baby.
2013. I'm trying to think, how old was I in 2013? How old am I now?
Do you wanna
Whatever age you want, I'm that age as well.
I is 20 plus.
Okay, we the same answer.
Yeah. Okay, so
They are 20 plus.
yeah, we're 20 plus. So so I opened up for him 2013 and some 2 other American artists back then. And then my career was like that. And then I went to uni, so I did biochemistry actually. So I kind of stopped doing music for a little bit. So try to focus on that because my parents were like, yeah, this music thing is cool, but like, da da da. So I always kind of brag and be like, I'm just the first in my family to graduate in college because because they were flogging me with this whole degree, but I never used it anyways. And I told them like, when I'm done, I'm not going to use it, but I'm just doing it for the sake of like, you guys asked me to do it. So then, so fast forward then, say 2018, 2019, I met a DJ that kind of put me onto I think it was either Longitude or Electric Picnic. Started playing from there. Then it kind of went up a little bit. I did stuff with, who else did I do stuff with? I did a few things with BBC in the UK and stuff like that. Then lockdown happened. So my recognition kind of came 2019, I would say. But then lockdown happened and then everything just kind of went to shit. I wasn't really sure if I still wanted to do music. Then lockdown was over. And I would say then 2021, end of 2021, it started taking off again a little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah. But it's been a journey. Girl. It's been like up and down. So
big up on your thing still.
Thanks.
Like, big up on your
it's
thing.
tough.
Nah, like, and nobody would know.
People don't
just
do
wake up one day and
music
see Boutique and think
it's been a minute.
What's that overnight success?
The success hasn't success the way the success should be successing. But it was success. Amen.
Amen. Are you successing?
Damn. I'm still stuck on Little Weezy Baby. I'm sat here and I'm like,
I actually opened up for Khalees this year, where Guinness Storehouse, as well.
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna lie, that was like my childhood dream because I love Khalees. Like I love Khalees. So yeah. That was like a fulfilling. She's like, hey,
My favorite police song was, there's this rap in the song, used to get down with the late night hits, start again, when I really wasn't ready, use my past to pay my mind.
She a rapper.
Realize like all the time, I thought it'd be good to be playing around.
Ross has vocals.
Call the police, there's a bag in the
But Ross actually has vocals like
little bit.
You
Don't
ain't
sing
trying to
that much
pursue music,
anymore.
no?
Girl, not in this country anyways. I don't know, I feel like it kind of like
That part right there.
do you know what? I say I relate to it so much because it's like you did music, then you went to go study your degree. But I feel like what happened with me was like life just got the better of me. Like my family moved abroad. So
your
like
whole family?
they all lived in like Manchester. So I was the only one here. It became a thing where it was like, you gotta work, you gotta put food on the table, you need to pay rent. So it was like, you know what the struggle is like in that kind of like industry. I was even doing modeling at that point, and I remember being like trying to get an invoice. It would take months before you were paid. So I needed something steady.
I don't want to hear that one. Invoice. I'm telling you, and this is what people don't know. Invoicing can take up to 60 days. So you might get paid a big bag, but you will not see that money for a hot minute. I did a gig before last year, and I didn't get paid until, I say it last year, November, and I didn't get paid until like March or something.
Yeah, no, like really.
I'm not even messing.
You could be waiting 6-7 months for that money. Like, no joke.
It's ridiculous.
So it was,
but they'll put a lot of pressure on you. Be like, oh, be on time, do this, da da da. But you're not trying to pay. Crazy. I think there actually needs to be a law for services like that, especially for musicians, where it's like you have 60 days to pay, or for every month or day that goes on, I'm going to charge you like 5% or something, because that is ridiculous.
It's really hard.
It's hard, but I feel for you. I'm really sorry that like you didn't have the support there for you. But I always say this: if you're making music in Ireland, you're not making it because you want money or whatever. You're actually making it because you like it. Because it's not that lucrative for everybody. I'm going to be honest. It's not that lucrative for everyone. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm blessed with the things that I do get and the opportunities I do get. And not everyone gets it, so I get that.
Do you think with the opportunities that you get that you put yourself out there?
I want to say at least 90%, yeah. Obviously, I give credit to my manager as well, because she does help me. Like, I want to say my personality gets me a lot of things as well, but she puts like the business aspect and the admin aspect to it, which helps a lot. Because I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not an admin babe. If you ask me to do something, I'm not going to do it. So my manager literally does all of that for me. And that is the reason why I can get things that I get, because she's so organized and she's so good with talking to people. She's very business orientated. So it just works for me.
Which is really, really good.
Yeah. Because but I will say you need to know this yourself as an artist, which I know small, but like we'll get there when we get there. But yeah.
What do you mean notice yourself as an artist?
You need to know business. You need to know the business yourself as an artist, regardless of if you have a manager. Because let's say, God forbid, your manager dies tomorrow, then what? You know, so you still have to have
another one.
Well, yeah,
but
it take a while. I've had a couple of managers now. I'm not gonna lie. I've been through them, and not everyone has the best intent for you. Yeah. And at least I know with my manager I have now, she actually genuinely cares about me as a person, and that's what you need. It's not just about your music and everything. She knows when to divide each thing, but I feel like music is such a spiritual, like emotional thing that you need emotional support as well as the business side of things as well. And if the person doesn't care about you, you're just a puppet or whatever, you know. So
damn.
And you know what? Nice. I usually like to ask, because we've had a couple of artists on and other people in the industry. I like to ask about the support in Ireland.
From
Still laughing.
from artists or from fans, quote unquote.
Community.
Community.
All right.
She goes, what about it?
Community.
What's it to you?
No. Okay. In what context though? Like,
look, hey, I asked the question.
Do you feel like it's even there?
Do you know what? Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm from Galway, right? So I don't know a lot of these artists here. I know them through social media, so I haven't built like this rapport with them properly. So that's why, like, for me personally, I've been trying to go out more and meet people and try and connect with them, because it's true, like you can meet people on social media and you might not click well, or they might not catch your personality. So for me anyways, I can speak on me in terms of like community and support. It's like, well, I feel like I kind of do, I kind of don't. I don't know how to explain it. Like, kind of. kind of.
And with that, we're gonna move on.
Yeah, that's literally all I can say,
Yeah.
because it's a weird one. You don't really know. I feel like in terms of, if you're talking media and whatever, if I feel supported there, yeah, because I worked myself up there. But in terms of like, actually, funny enough, I went on live maybe like 2 weeks ago or something. I was talking to Jafaris, and we're talking about like impact and all this stuff and whatever and da. And I've been told a couple of times like, oh, well, you don't really make like music for like, which I want to say, what's the word? Not verbatim, but what's the other word?
Girl.
The other word that's not verbatim. Anyway, paraphrasing. So I'm just paraphrasing like that. Apparently, I don't make music for like niggas, quote unquote, and that's why I don't really get like support or people don't whatever that. But I would say, for me personally, yeah, I understand. I'm quite of an alternative babe, and I get that, but doesn't mean I'm not a nigga. Do you get what I'm saying? Like what's nigga music?
I heard you.
What's nigga music?
Like, I feel like people don't seem to understand, even if they don't fuck with your music or they don't relate to it or whatever, but just being able to see a black woman up there, and you being a black woman hitting like, share, supporting, does so much for you. Like, just it takes 2 seconds. And that's where I feel like we lack in the community. People will sit here and they'll have the audacity to talk crap on you just because they don't relate to what you're doing. Whereas, keep your opinion to yourself. You don't relate to it, but what you're doing is opening ways and opening pavements. So people who do relate to their content and stuff can then do stuff.
Yes. By the way, I just want to say I wasn't shading Jafaris, by the way, before
it's not bad.
Artists get down.
But he can take it. Anyway, pause.
Pause.
But I want to say as well, what percentage of niggers are in the world? Small.
What percent of niggas come to your shows and pay tickets?
What percentage of niggers are in Ireland?
What percentage of niggas like to follow without clout behind it? Just
and that's a wrap, folks.
Just saying. She shot That's the one thing I absolutely despise about our community.
See, I'm not like that. See, like for me, you'd see me, the people that I hang out with or people I engage with are a lot of people that don't have the clout, that don't have the blue ticks, that don't get shows, that don't do anything. Because I know for me, when I started, like you guys know, like it's been 10 years. I didn't have anyone to look up to. I didn't have guidance. I didn't have support. I didn't have anything. So anyone that I meet, I don't care if you're shit or not. If I know that I can help you or I can put you right in front of the right people, I'll do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's how we build the community. That's how we build the scene. And that's how, quote unquote, impact is made. Because you will impact someone to, achieve something else or something greater than
just support.
Could have ever expected.
Like, I know one thing we always try to do with our podcast, especially when we have guests, even if we're not even able to go to your events and stuff, we'll buy a ticket. There's been times where we've not been able to go, where we will just buy a ticket just to be like, I'm sorry, we're not going to be there, but here you go. Or there'll be times where our schedules could be absolutely crazy, but because of the love and the respect that we've had for these people, or even the fact that you sat on our couch, we will make an effort to show up for you if we can. And it's just little things like that within your community make the difference. It's like, you don't need to hop behind people who have tons of clout, and that's when you're like, oh my God, yeah, they're amazing. But there's like so many people here who work so hard, who are great. I can understand you might not like everyone's content, but that's fine. But if you really fuck with people, even if you don't like their content, you will still try and support in some sort of way, because you want to help them grow to get to better places. That's how we can improve and grow.
And if you don't like what they're doing, don't talk behind their back.
Don't shit on it.
Oops.
Because, like, I really want to
I heard a few things about me, but we ain't going to talk about it.
We've heard some things about us.
Stuff about us, too.
I ain't going to talk about it, but let's be real. You need to go to Turkey and get your hairline done, but I'm just saying.
Oh. Turkey's actually very cheap.
Sorry, you ain't got the bag.
I think it's like $3,000. Turkey's very cheap, by the way.
They got that $3,000. I don't want to play so.
Oh.
Anyway,
they can't love you.
You can go, but you can't afford it.
You need a bar?
Okay. Ooh, I like you. I like you.
No, it's just, you know what it is? I feel like, okay, fair. You don't like the content, that's fine, whatever, but you can't knock somebody's hustle. Like, I be working.
You can't knock people's hustle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be working down.
If you're not going to come back with constructive criticism, that's that part right
there. Because I can take constructive. I take that shit like... No, sorry.
Like, if you're trying to better me and you're trying to
pause. On pause.
that shit up like a shot. Like I will take constructive criticism. That's one thing, because we're here to grow. We're here to learn.
But you know what it is? I feel like I hear you on that point, but a lot of people in Ireland especially are too sensitive and they can't take constructive criticism, and that's why things are the way they are. I take criticism very well. Like you can tell me anything, I'll be like, you know what, I'll try and see. But I know when you're hating, there's a big difference of when you're trying to help me excel and get somewhere, and there's a big difference where you're just like, oh yeah, but no. Why no? What is it? Like, what do you think I could do better? Or what is it that you don't like about it, so I know what to do?
Don't shit on people's work. Like, if you're really being genuine, you can.
Do you guys feel supported in your community? I don't want to say it's not the same community, but obviously podcasting is a bit different.
We get mad love. I'm actually not gonna lie. I feel like we actually get a lot of love, even from within our Black community and the white community. I think we do get a lot of love. 100%. The funny thing though is that like we hear people chatting. We chat. I know. I know you. Do you know what? One thing I've also had to like teach this babe. I'm one of these people. You can chat about me and I will know you're chatting about me, and you will never know.
Do you still talk to them normal?
I will talk to them normal.
I say hi.
Guys, I'm working on that part.
I will work. No, because honestly, I'm not fazed by it, because as I said, if it's something where they have said something and it's constructive, you know, that's something we can take on board to kind of like improve ourselves. But if I feel like you're just shitting on it and you're just shitting on it, I sit here and I watch and I'm waiting for the day when something happens and they'll say something. I will then call it
Waiting
out.
for the day when they beg you to be on the podcast.
They won't even lie. Never. They'll never make
lie
it. They'll never make it onto this couch. Never. But the day I prove you wrong, I will boldly look in your face and be like, you know, I heard you said this years ago. And then do you know what?
Do it, especially if they share, because this is people like that. I feel like are always people are like, oh, always believed in you. Oh, your podcast. Shut the fuck up.
Wait for when the clout is behind you. And do you know what I'm doing? Because I'm the type of person that I say I like to come receipts. I will sit there and remind them of every single time.
Do you remember that day at September 21st, 9:30? That was you.
That's me. I remind them of every time I supported them. And be like, I never shout on you.
Not to Snoop, but is this person a podcaster as well?
No.
Oh, just a hater.
No, just a hater.
You ain't even got ambition. You got nothing going on. You just the pedestrian.
We always like to shout out people that do give us love, though. Like, we honestly see you guys. Honestly, you guys that tune in every week.
We know the
weeks
people
we actually post
support.
episodes. You know, we actually really appreciate
Subscribe
you guys
now.
for real.
Yeah.
Honestly. But I wanted to ask, have you guys ever thought of finding love on LinkedIn?
Do you know what? Yeah. Let me tell you why. Because I seen this TikTok of this lady, right? And she was like, you need to place yourself in situations to kind of like get somebody. And she was like, she went to like a business convention or something to meet a man, and she found him and now they're together.
Do you know what? I feel like someone like me.
I think you could find. You.
I'm Inspector Gadget when it comes. I will strategically place myself there, and I will find ways of us connecting. Like I will probably have it all planned
matchmaker.
Yeah, that's me.
Did you have like a LinkedIn like
dating scene?
If that comes true, you heard it from me first.
Literally.
Get my
work on that.
You should put a verse in your song. I found him on LinkedIn. He pay my bills now. and now we married and we have 2 child.
Bars.
That's why I'm not a rapper.
Bars.
She just makes a beat.
That one a Grammy right there. Another one.
Do you know what, guys? You're really giving me a mission. I'm really thinking I should go and venture into the LinkedIn life.
I think.
And let's see what I find. I think I'd be so good at it.
My LinkedIn picture is so cute. Like
mine is
same.
Mine is
literally.
I look
but
like
also,
I'm a
like, I was also
professional.
thinking of using LinkedIn to connect with brands as well. Like, I can see the executive of loungewear, for example. And if I obviously want to work with them or have an idea, I can obviously wait for them to accept my connection, of course.
I think it works well. I think it works well with your career. Like, if I was me being message lounge, they look at me like I'm lost and confused.
But you know in my bio, right? Yeah. I'm crazy. In my bio, I have obviously my 9-to-5 role. Then I have podcaster, influencer. What else do I have there? Producer as well.
See, I have to be careful with like my type of career, putting all those extras.
Why? Is it because they're gonna say that you have too much?
No, but it's like they might not look at me as someone who's fully about the pharma life. Like the type of companies I work for. I'm not gonna lie. Like I work in a very good company. It's very busy, very stressful, but they do take care of their employees. I can't dog the company at all. I think it's a very great place for people to work, but they really look for people who are all about that eat, breathe, sleep the company.
Is there a good like life balance between work
But see,
and
the
life
thing
balance
is,
there?
they want that. I feel like they say they want that, but it's still within the company. Like, I see them do all these charity things and all these social events and all this stuff,
All
but it's still
linked.
linked back to the company.
Yeah.
You know? So it's one of those things where it's like, I get it. And it's really, really good that they have these things for people. But I'm just one of those people that has so much going on in my outside world as well, that I'm like, I don't need to do all of that with the company because of what I've got going on.
Yeah,
I show
see,
up
that's
to
like
whatever
9
I
to
can.
5s almost feel like a fucking life sacrifice. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
My 9 to 5
No.
is really my 9 to 5. And then once I clock out at 5, I've really got a whole other life. Like I say it all the time, I'm two different people.
Yeah.
I'm one person when I go to work. I'll still have my character and my personality. I'm not even going to lie. Sometimes
Wait, how did you manage to do the
show.
TV show while working?
Because my job was just that great. They let me go. But I had to use all my holidays, but they really let me go. One thing I would say, I will never dog the company I work for because I feel like they're actual gen people. There's someone within my company now who's an Olympian. Like, she actually ran in the Olympics. She went to this the athletics meet that was it in Belgium, where Sha'Carri and all of them were there. The Irish relay team, I think, they were 8th in the world. Work let her go. When she came back on site, guys, we were all called into the canteen with flags and everything, applauding this babe. So they do support people. They actually really do give you the support, as well as long as you're following their business rules and your contracts and stuff. Yeah. So that's one thing I will say. Like, the company itself, I think they're pretty great.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's shocking to hear for, I think, pharma. Especially because you feel like people are so like invested in it.
Do you know what is mad? It's not really the company. It's sometimes it's your managers. Like, it just could be just people.
That's
people,
right there.
So like, the company are not a representation of who the managers are. They're still people as well. It's just that person. So that's why I was like, I'll never dog the company. Just because you don't get on well with one manager does not mean you might not with another manager in a different department or something like that, or it means the whole company is bad. Yeah. So I want to say, yeah,
you know what, you're right.
So obviously, guys, I put up on my story, like, you guys send me in topics and stuff. And I know I'm like 5 months late, but I'm bringing it up now. And my one that stood out to me, I don't know who said this. I don't know if it was you, because I know you this guy had a lot to say.
I love that you have loads to say.
I always got a lot to say.
Listen to you now, it does sound like your tone.
Yeah.
If it's not you, I'm sorry. Why do black men hate black women? Do you hate your mom?
You know what? Whoever wrote that, you smart, because I would have said that.
It's probably you. It just kind of cropped up. But what do you guys think? I know that it's probably like a rinsed conversation that we've all had over and over again, but it's never, it's still something going on. If it wasn't a problem anymore, it wouldn't be brought up again.
Do you know what? I think it depends where in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me say, okay, so I went to Spain recently, right? And I went to Spain and I realized I was a nigga. Because I never realized I was a nigga before like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, in Ireland, it just kind of is like whatever.
Sometimes,
but even the black guys in Spain made me feel like I was a nigga. I don't know how to explain it to you. Like,
I get where you're coming from.
It was like such a weird experience. Like, in relations to like, do black men hate black women? Do you hate your mom, etc., etc. I don't feel it as much in Ireland, but I feel it everywhere else. Like, you kind of see how like men move and stuff like that. But then again, I feel like I haven't had enough experiences with black people as a whole because of where I grew up and who I've been around and who I have grown up with. So I don't really know, but you can kind of tell in dating, I think, sometimes like how men move.
Yeah, like, thank God I've been surrounded by love. Glory be to God. Thank you, God. But like, other than that, like, I do hear some things. Like, the only time like I felt like a nigga was, let's say, for example, I see a guy on Instagram that I actually really like, and I obviously go through his following and I see a bunch of girls that don't look like me, and then I'm really like, guys, some of you guys would know this meme. This guy's looking at his hands like,
isn't it so peak how only as a black girl you have to think, would you like me, to a black guy? Like, it's weird that you even have to think that. Do you get me? Where it's like, I not to be like whatever, but like, white girls only have to think about like, is he into like my body type or whatever? But mostly we have to think about like with all men, do you like black girls? Like, then think about your body type and stuff. It's weird. Like, well,
Yeah, there's a
that's
lot of
why I
like,
think-
let's say for example, I get where you're coming from 100%, and it's good that you brought it up because let's see, I think about, okay, does he even like a black girl? Okay, I'm also Nigerian. Does he prefer Igbo girls or does he prefer those girls?
Damn, I
Then
forgot
bef-
you all
then
have to
after
think
that-
about that.
My ass is not fat. Is he gonna like a girl with a
Damn.
medium-sized bum? Then also, like, you know, am I like, do I have the typical look? You know, there's looks. You know, there's that.
There's an
individual lash
Afrocentric
babe.
look, and then there's that like Eurocentric look.
Do you
Yeah,
get me?
yeah.
Does he like the
Yeah.
locks? He might like the locks
Yeah.
because I'm not a locks babe. I'm
Yeah.
a 24-inch, you know, inch
bust
babe.
down.
And let it bust down. Wait, do you get me? Like, there's just so much that goes into my thought.
Yeah.
But then again, like, I do just cross it out and just go for it. Like, if I really
Yeah.
want to, or just if I feel like I have no chance with this guy, I'm not gonna try. Do you get me?
Like, I think when it comes
Oh,
to...
but it's not that thing though. Like, it's very rarely ever happens.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a thing where, like, no one is obliged to like any race or their own race or be attracted. Like, you can be attracted to whoever you want to be attracted to. Like, there's
But
no
it
race
is a
to it.
common theme.
Where I find it disrespectful is that, okay, if you're a black man and you're into dating white women, that's fine. Just don't dog black women. That's when it becomes a problem for me.
That's the
It's
thing
like
where it's like
black
wild.
girls have too much attitude. Black girls are this. Black girls are... No, you're just not into us or attracted to us or don't like those things. That is fine. But don't make it sound like the things you don't like are problems with us. They're not problems. They're just not for you. So keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe you got the attitude and people greeting you
Yeah,
with
maybe
a
you're
little
pretty
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
How
then
about it?
Another thing as well that I also tend to find weird, and this is where I after dating my ex, Max was white, that I started to just clock. I was like, every single girl he had ever had a thing with was black. When you're of a race,
fetishization.
yes,
Crazy.
that's one thing that I feel like black
Yeah.
women have to deal with a lot, is trying to figure out if you're being fetishized or not. It's a thing where it's like, he may not realize it's a fetish, but it's a thing where it's like, you actually have to sit down and think, and I'm like, if your ex was black, I'm black, his current person is black, you don't date your own race. That's a bit jump scare to me. That's a bit jump scare to me. I feel like when people tend to have a problem with dating their own race, I find that scary. So once again, I'll flip it also to the black side. If you as a black man feel weird about dating your own race, that's weird. I find little tiny things like that very...
Let's even try and switch it. What about people that only date their own race? Do you think
But
that's a problem?
I
Or do you
don't
just
think it's a problem because
that's okay?
that's how you were raised. That's how you grew up. That's how you're most comfortable with. That's why I don't find it a problem. But when you say that because I remember hearing this white guy one time say he would never date anyone and he knows he'd only marry a Nigerian girl. What happened to Sudan girls? Like, Africa is a continent. For you to be that specific to one specific country, that's fetish.
Yeah.
Why?
In the whole world. But that's why I'm saying it was giving fetish to me. So for you to turn around and say...
What
you
Nigerian
like-
girl got him on the lock like that? I would have been Nigerian.
it's like you're no longer looking at the person as a
exactly.
whole. You're looking at what's the country they
kinda
come
tough
from
out
and
here
the
for black girls,
characteristics.
man.
It really
It
is.
is a bit tough. I do feel like we do have to work a
That's
bit
why y'all
harder.
need to date women.
And this is, I'm telling you, I was like, I think I'm very close to that lane. But it's like, I
am
very
not-
close.
I'm not
very
there
close.
yet.
I think
I'm there.
very
I might
close.
dip.
I'm
tired.
right there.
I'm tired.
I might dip my toe.
I am so tired. I've never been there, but I'm so tired. I just feel like it's a thing. Being a black woman is hard. Did you see that woman who got hit in the face with a brick?
Okay, I did.
Let's talk about that. That was
No, but I saw another video
I
afterwards.
did, but no, I'm just basing it on the first video.
You guys talk
that
about
is
it, yeah.
so wild. I'm sorry, to get hit in the face with a brick is wild. What kind of mad person just takes a brick? You could have took anything, even regardless of what it was, yeah. But it's just the fact that why are you hitting someone in the face?
Do you not
to
think you
begin
can
with?
kill her? Like break her skull?
She could have
that's
been
the
dead.
first thing. But you know,
imagine he
that
could have just
wasn't-
whacked her and she would have been dead.
That wasn't what even done it for me. It was the fact that there were so many people around and no one did anything.
Yeah, there was kind of like they were arguing on Twitter, and it's just kind of like obviously like these guys didn't want to. If a man deep this, obviously I'm not okay with them watching because I do feel like come on, or even just help her out, rush to the hospital or something. But however, like if you see a man carry a brick and he hits a woman, what do you think he's gonna do to you?
Wait, can I not say something?
Do a rebuttal. It's good.
A rebuttal.
Yeah.
Is he carrying that brick all the way to his car to get away? Was there any point where he dropped that brick that anyone tried to stop him?
But then again, you don't know what kind of vim that man has.
1 second. So
But
he,
one guy with a brick with 6-7 guys without a brick, and you all couldn't gang up together. It's not even. No one's even saying you had to physically try and stop him. Nobody ran to check up on her.
Yeah.
Nobody even
So
screamed to
no one
shout to
checked on
break.
her, anything.
Nothing. She was standing there with the recording. She was like, no one see that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's not like I can understand that. Like, if
Celestine with
someone
the
is
pain.
crazy trying to hit you a break, I can
I've seen
understand
that.
why your first
I've seen
reaction
her
is
face.
not to enter.
Yeah.
You don't check on her. You don't even try and like scream to try and scare him away. Nothing. Like, y'all just stood there. The girl, this is why I'm a man. This is why I'm a thug. This is why I do shit myself.
Gang,
this is why I
gang.
don't rely on people. It's because of incidences like this.
That's so scary. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. I only seen the video of her like crying like afterwards, but the fact that actually no one, like, I get the bystander effect where it's like, okay, in the moment when things are happening, everyone's kind of scared and no one's doing anything. But the fact that you lack empathy and compassion for a human being to be like her and you not even check on her and do anything
whole ass brick.
is so weird. But America is a scary place,
America is a
man.
scary
And
place.
even I have one of the girls from the American show, Jordan, was even telling me that like you can go to certain states in America and the black men do not want anything to do with the black women. Like she was saying, like she currently lives in Miami, and she was like, if we wanted to go on a night out now, she was like, she'd probably be allowed to bring one black girl with her, but like
Only
the club
one?
would have to be like mainly white. Yeah, apparently like in like the likes of Texas, a lot of the black men are into like Latinas and all that kind of stuff. So like it's not just hard for black women here, it's hard everywhere.
No, 100%.
But we don't even have options anyway, so please.
Not in this country, Sha. Oh my god,
That's crazy.
I even posted up something
In
funny
America,
on
it's
my-
crazy because like y'all already been divided by a lot of things. So
Yeah.
to not like be loved by your own people.
Is wild.
Yeah.
It's constant segregation and division every single time. That's weird. Well, guess that's not a country I'm going to then.
'Cause, I want good vibes right now. That's let me do a riddle.
Oh gosh.
You guys heard last week's riddle, and I told you this week's riddle is going to be bomb. So, this week's riddle. What is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month?
R.
R,
Letter
yeah.
R.
I was gonna say April, March, R. That was easy. Next.
I'm going to give you another one.
I'm screaming.
So I have to get my points back.
That's so quick. We were like R. Oh my god.
Let me see.
I'm screaming.
Okay. The first two letters signify a male. The first three letters signify female. The first four letters signify a great, while the entire word signifies a great woman. What is the word? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going to say it again. The first two
The math
words.
is not mathing there.
Yeah, the first two words signify a male. The first three words signify a female. The first four letters signify. Sorry, maybe I'm reading it wrong. The first two letters signify male. The first three letters signify a female. The first four letters signify a great, while the entire word signifies a great woman. What is the word?
Alpha.
No. Give up.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm done.
Go on.
Give up, Ross.
Give up.
Heroin. He.
He.
Her.
Heroine.
Her.
Hero.
Hero. Great. Ha. Ate
I'm
that
using
one.
that. That is perfect.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Yeah.
I just had to get my lick back.
She got a bag.
Because, like,
Happy.
I'm
Oh
saying
my
with two
God.
intelligent females right now.
The two of us straight, we were like,
I was like, no, I have to get my lick back.
She got us. She got us. Damn. That is
I
a
was
good
like,
one.
no, I hear it. I hear
That
it.
is a good one.
So what's called right
Love
now?
that.
Get comfortable because Ross is about to bring up
The story.
the stories. Yeah, I'm very excited because
Okay.
this is the only segment that like I actually don't know what's gonna
She
happen.
doesn't know anything.
Okay.
I'm
I
the one
never-
who
Do
knows
you
stuff.
do you already know what's gonna happen?
Yeah, so
Okay,
I've read them like ever so briefly.
Okay.
So we have three. So we got Taiwo, Charles, and then we have one confession.
That Taiwo one is already.
Taiwo. Let's go. I got married in 2013. The first 5 years of my marriage were blissful, especially after I had my first child. My husband became so caring and was always there to provide all my needs. He kept the same energy after my second child as well. I couldn't be happier. Subsequently, we started having arguments now and then, which was meddling with the peace of our home. After trying everything to make things work out again, my husband suggested that we have an open marriage. I didn't understand where that came from, so I disagreed. A few months later, I found out that he had been seeing a lady, but I didn't bother to confront him. I replied to a guy who has always been in my DMs. We met and started dating. My husband found out and told me we have to stop the open marriage thing. He begged me to let's reinstate the happiness in our home. Unfortunately, it was too late. I'm deeply in love with the other guy and we're still together 17 months later on.
This is like the movie I watched yesterday. Where like exactly like that. So basically he was cheating on her first. And then like she found out about the cheating woman. Then he was like, let's have an open marriage. And she was like, all right, come. She went to go find this guy and he was bang, muscly, beard, one earring, you know that swag. And then like obviously they started falling in love. And apparently they got intimate and stuff like that. Then the side chick started treating her husband bad. Then they broke up. Then he came back and he was like, no more open marriage. I love you again. And she's like, but I love him.
Who? It be like that. Guys, did you see this lady on Instagram? Is this real going around? Her husband cheated and she known about it. She confronted him and she was like, you know what? All right, cool. You cheat. She's like, cool. You know what's going to happen now? I'm going to cheat. She's like, we going to stay together.
Yeah.
We going to be together.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do mine and you do yours. And we come home and be happy.
Yeah.
I said, guys,
that life is
do it.
that life is a bit too Rouse Club for me.
It really is, but like I wonder like what made him change his mind all of a sudden, or what changed.
The side chick treated him like trash.
Yes.
Because one thing the side chicks want at the end of the day is commitment. They want a ring eventually.
Why?
So
Why would you want commitment for someone who's cheating?
Some side chicks don't
you.
even want the ring. They just want to take it and dip, leave with their fortune. Like a lot of women know you get a man, you keep a man how you get him.
That part right there. So why would you want him?
Yeah, but some of them have ulterior motives, especially if it's someone with money. They're just there for the money to just then dip.
But what if he's okay? The one with the money, I hear that. But what if he's broke and you're doing that? What's all that for?
There's very less likely.
Girls, I don't know.
What's the definition of broke? Because then like,
these niggas ain't really rich like this.
But it also depends on what the women have themselves. Some of these guys earn maybe they're earning more.
Maybe they have low standards.
I'm not saying they earn more than us here. You know, we work hard over here for our stuffs.
And my
but
man,
there's some girls, out there.
Me
and my
myself.
man. I'm my man. I'm my own man.
It's M-E for me and N is for nigga. I don't know.
I'm telling you. But it's like, no, I couldn't live that life.
No, it's too stressful. Like it's too stressful.
But you know what?
If that was me in that position and I met another guy, I'd leave my man for the guy. Then
Yeah,
if he's
if he
treating
wants
me
to do
better,
something.
what's the point?
I've never been good at juggling. Ross back and forth. I've never had a roster.
you better get a
You gotta get to know.
Sis, I just don't have it. It's a lot of effort. Because see, the thing is, I'll be forgetting what people be saying, or I'll be forgetting what I've said.
But different guys will do different things.
But then I'll be forgetting. I'll be like, I told you this, didn't I? And be like, actually, wrong, nigga.
No, but then again, Ross, you do that. But you are like that again with all your friends as well. Like
forgetful.
You
so
tell me.
forgetful.
Yeah, I think once I get to know you that you are forgetful, then it'll be like,
it'll be okay.
So
she didn't say
Like
that.
you already told me this.
Yeah, I'll be repeating myself all the time. I'm so forgetful.
She's so cute though.
But it's like,
and you're like, you said this to us already.
yeah. And I could repeat the same thing like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You don't need good memory to have a roster though.
Yeah, you don't.
All you need is
Time.
Do you want to listen to it?
All you
I
need
don't
is
have
time.
much of that. Let me know.
And energy.
I actually don't have time.
Pause.
Stop.
The time is not time in me.
I don't have
feel
time,
you,
but I'm
though.
about to have loads of it now that I'm at work from home, babe. So I have time.
You're gonna have a nice healthy roster. There.
Should I build a roster?
Yeah.
All right. If you're watching this, guys, because I may not reply you. I may not
It's
reply.
time.
Be over 5'10".
And if you want
Warning.
her to stop the roster, you know what to do.
It comes with money as well, not just rent.
Yeah,
guys.
please.
I'm not here to suffer. I'm not here to suffer.
Not everyday
Right.
love.
Story number 2.
I'm
Okay.
excited for this.
This one's a little bit short, but it's funny.
Go on.
Charles, 28. I asked her to tell me about the weirdest thing she has done before, and she says she relaxed her pubic hair. In case you're not getting me right.
Sorry.
Even me reading it, I've laughed every time.
Wait. Continue the story. I'll say myself.
She goes, in case you're not getting me right, the girl said she applied relaxer, shampoo, and conditioner on her coochie hair. I asked her why, and she said she doesn't like her pubic hair curly and thick. So she said she has stopped doing that, but she only applies Eco Styling Gel now to keep it straight. What?
Is the story done?
Do girls treat their pubic hair like edges now?
Wait, is it done now?
It's done.
Okay.
Yo.
So what? So
I'm sorry.
So wait.
Eco
Styling gel.
To keep it flat. Do you know how soaked her underwear has to be? Like, do you know how saturated? Can you guys? Can you imagine the musk and the stank?
And that's why girls' coochies are smelling in the club. Because they put Eco Styling Gel there.
Eco Styling Gel with sweat and everything.
Because mind you, relaxer is not a nice process, by the way.
Girl.
No matter how nice it makes it.
I'm just trying to deep because like when I put relax on my hair burns, right?
And
you put it down
and
there.
Does she put it like?
That's what I was thinking.
Like,
she's clearly not going into the lips. She's clearly not going into the lips because that's
curly.
sensitive. So it's still not straight, but I think to her, it's just what she can see. She doesn't like the look of it. That's giving self-hatred a little bit. That's giving a lot of self-hatred.
Not just that, girl, you can't really see that often unless you go now.
All she has to do is get laser done, and baby, you won't see no hair.
Yeah. Oh, I started doing laser.
Great. I need to
Second-
get
does
back
it
on
hurt?
it.
It's like, it feels like little pins, but you get used to the pain. It's not. I feel like because I did waxing and I almost died personally.
I
Waxing, I've
did
heard-
waxing once and never.
No,
ever,
She didn't finish my
Laser
thing.
is like, so if when they're doing it, you feel the tap and then it stops. So
Really?
the minute you're done, like you don't feel anything
Yeah,
after
so
that.
it's really doable.
Yeah, and girl, I got my armpits and my coochie and I was out in 15 minutes.
It's
It's really quick.
armpit as well. Does
Yeah.
that hurt?
Oh no, you feel
It's
nothing
gone.
on
It's
your
gone
armpit.
now.
Yeah.
Completely.
You just feel it on your.
You have
coochie,
to be
'cause
like
obviously-
topping it up.
Obviously, when it gets to the lips and the baby making area, it's like ooh, but then it's over quick.
I won't lie, I screamed one time. I was like, ah!
Really?
But then that was it. Like what the scream was the length of the pain.
When I tell you something from a girl that didn't get to finish her waxing appointment because it hurt too
1
tough.
out of 10?
I've heard laser is way better than
1 out of
waxing.
10?
I would
My
say
pain threshold was like 5 out of 10.
yeah, you can live with laser. Like even the bit where you're like ah, like that
Yeah.
was the most I screamed.
Fair.
Laser's the way to go.
It's so
Sponsor me.
Therapy clinic
Yeah.
sponsor us. She gets a deal, we get a deal, we put her on.
good. No therapy. And like,
Friend of a
honestly, like,
friend of a friend.
when you
telling
go
you.
to therapy as well, because I went in with this girl and I really liked her vibe. I was like, can I have you again, please? And she booked me again when she's
Her
free.
roster. I went to a mixed race girl called Paris, and she was like, she used to do it on her mom, and she was like, "Girl, my mom is darker than you. I know what to do." Made me feel so
See,
comfortable.
that's the thing, because I
Yeah.
remember, like, but this was in Galway, so you can only imagine, but, like, when I wanted to get laser on my face, because we'll get into that anyways, but I have, like, a bit of hair, like, under my chin, which I don't know if all black girls have that, or maybe it's just me. Oh, damn.
Did you shave? Did you like use
PCOS!
a,
Anyway,
did you use a razor or you just
Yeah, I was
naturally?
gonna say it was giving PCOS.
it's given PCOS, yeah. I sometimes wax it or get it threaded off. But I was trying to get laser for that, but they wouldn't do it on me because they said my skin is too dark. And then they were saying that it would cause hyperpigmentation or something like that. I was like, girl,
I think go to.
we can deal with it.
We can shout out Paris and therapy clinic. Blanche
Paris
Village.
Therapy
So
Clinic.
one of the girls at work also goes to her. It was so
Really?
funny. We bonded. We were like, she's both seen our coochies. We're sisters.
No, definitely.
Paris Blanche Village. I'm telling you.
You know what? Did they make you lie down on your and open your cheeks?
Yeah, well, she did it, but she said,
Wait, where did it? They do your cheeks as
yeah,
well.
they do your cheeks. But apparently, I have a very hairless cheek.
Yeah, like mine
This
is
is
alright.
nice.
Like
Yeah,
I just
I was like
she
naturally.
just does it like just because it doesn't hurt, so I know there's no
No.
hair there.
No. And the
So if
key
it doesn't hair, there's no hair there.
Yeah,
yeah, and what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do is when you're going to laser, you have to shave before you get there because the laser burns off the hair. So if you have no hair there, it hurts less. The pain is from the hair.
your shame has to leave you when you enter those curtains. I beg.
That's why I said go to Paris in Blanche Village.
Guys, even when you go, I don't know if you
Well,
guys
if you
have
go
gone
for-
to
if you go for-
gynecologists and everything like that. I don't know if you guys get your pap
I've
smear
had
tests
a
and
pap
all
smear.
that stuff.
Yo, let's talk pap smear. She hasn't had one yet.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Yeah, she's young. She's young.
How old are you?
She's
24.
yeah, she's young.
Okay,
Next year.
you're Is it
Is
this
it
year?
Is it
Did she
24 or
say live
25?
Send me the link. I'll apply.
Yeah,
No, they send it out to you anyway.
You send it out. You can
Oh,
call
okay.
your GP and they can
I think
organize
it's
it for you.
25.
Is it 25?
I think
No.
it's 25. I
Yo.
got mine done when I was 24 though.
The shame has left the building. It's
Yo, I got
very
mine
What is
done
it-
in the
what
UK,
is it like?
not even here. So right, they put this like clear sort of clip in me, and like it's a see-through clip, and you put it in, and it opens, so it stretches your
your
coochie.
vagina.
Yeah, and then they go in with a swab, and they swab all up in there, and that's it. They send the cells off for testing. That's it.
know, you guys
I did it
didn't
for
hear
like
me
10
well.
minutes.
uncomfortable.
You guys didn't hear what I was gonna say before, but like if you can open your cheeks for a man, you can open your cheeks for a doctor that actually.
But with a man, you're more intimate. You know, you have like
Yeah.
I think the open cheek
connection.
is open your cheek, bruv.
Let me tell you now.
I don't know. Even
open the cheek.
The cheek is open.
Those
bruv.
girls have seen so much coochie and ass, they don't care about yours.
Yeah, they
That's
don't
it.
care. They don't care at all.
They really
Yeah.
don't care.
I even went on my period.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they're girls.
Really,
they
they're
get
really
it.
nice.
Yeah?
I was like, I'm on my period. So, yeah. I
They
even
don't
went
care.
like the first session actually. That's why I think like laser is really good. I went in with like TMI. Sorry guys, a crazy like ingrown,
Okay.
and it disappeared in 2 days. Whereas if I didn't do laser or anything, it would be there to next month. it would stay there.
Interesting.
Ingrowns were the
So-
reason why I went to
problem.
laser as well.
Yeah.
Ingrowns.
Really?
Yeah, because we're black girls with curly hair.
Yeah.
We're
That
bound
part-
to
But
get
still
ingrowns.
do your research though. If you
Yeah.
want to do,
And I'm gonna tell
there's
you-
another one.
Go to Paris in Blanche Village.
She'll have a whole clientele now.
Don't overbook her, because that's what I'm gonna get this. Don't overbook her. And if you
Too
do,
late.
tell her
Too late
Ross
now.
sent you. You're welcome.
Too late now.
But what's called Ross? Can you please have another story?
One last story.
You can do as many stories. I'm actually in the mood to hear these stories and just like react. Like,
Was the title of the first story? Yeah.
Yeah, Ty was the
course.
first story. Yeah. So right, this is a confession. I, 23 female, knocked my boyfriend's uncle before I even knew my boyfriend.
Game
that's
over.
my boyfriend's uncle before I knew my boyfriend.
Game
Her face.
over.
Her face.
It's because you just came so
face.
fast with it. Like, it's coming so
Yeah,
fast.
because I could see that you guys can't. I was like, who? Let me just.
Sorry,
anti-judge it.
I didn't expect that.
That's
Wait, is
my
that it, or is there
No,
more?
no, there's a story. That's just the title.
That's
That's
my
how the title of the confession.
Go on.
Crazy.
I was younger at the time, 16. Went on a night out after band camp
Wait,
in town.
she knocked an uncle at 16. Crazy. Okay, let's go.
There's babes out here doing it.
100%.
Wow, 16. It's mad.
Definitely. We were in a local pub and it was a great night. I got pretty wasted, to be honest. This older guy was hitting on me, and to be honest, I was liking the attention. He offered to walk me home at closing time, which I was okay with. We ended up stopping at a bus stop, and that's when he made a proper move on me. We ended up knocking behind the bus stop.
Yeah. Wow. Westside and Westside every time. Sorry. Westside. Bus stop outside 16. Crazy. Uncle.
It is crazy.
Crazy.
It is crazy. I'm not going to lie.
Fast forward 1 year, and I got into a relationship with a boy. After a couple of months, I meet his extended family at a family birthday party, and who shows up? His uncle, who also happens to be the man from the pub. I was mortified. I'm no longer in a relationship with him, as every time since then, when we go to his families, his uncle is there, and the shame overwhelms me.
Of course, no.
Of course. Why would it not shame you?
Guys,
With an uncle, 16, outside a bus stop.
Yeah.
It's
I was
crazy.
gonna be like, what age is the uncle? But no age will suffice.
Nah.
What does uncle hit?
But you know, if you're 16,
Even if
and
there's young uncles. Like, I'm an auntie.
25.
And I'm 24. Okay, but I won't do 16-year-old.
even at that, that's still crazy. A 16-year-old
Yeah,
with a
there's-
24-year-old.
it makes no sense.
That is
And
crazy.
if the boy you're dating is 17 and his uncle is 24, it's very rare those situations happen. That man
Yeah.
was definitely at least 30.
Yeah.
Yes, so...
What's the oldest you date, guys?
The oldest.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're in our 20 plus.
I'm sad here because I'm like, I would love to be able to say 40, but nah.
Do you know what?
Couldn't.
I wouldn't even allow you to date a 40-year-old.
I still think...
Unless, like, he looked a certain way.
40-year-olds are weird, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
You've
They're
had
weird as
experience with a
hell.
40-year-old.
I tried my best. But no.
Like,
I can't.
what happened?
he's just weird, man. Like, I feel like
mindset
40-year-olds have like, they have a different mindset. And obviously, I guess the end goal for most people is to get married and everything. But I don't know. It was just too like forward and direct and no time to kind of like get to know each other. You get me? Whereas like, I think they're ready to already like, oh, like by second week we're married, we're engaged and all that shit.
I'm starting to feel like a lot of guys are like reaching their early 30s and that's what they're like now.
Ready to settle down or no?
Well, not like within like 2 weeks, but like they're being a lot more serious. Like a lot of guys aren't ready to settle down in their early 20s anymore.
That's
A
why
lot of them aren't.
I'm there with them on the 30s.
Do you want to get married now?
Yes, yesterday.
Really?
Yes.
I hear it.
But like, I'm not gagging for it. Like,
being outside.
I want to.
Do you know what? Like, my mindset has kind of changed, right? Like, I would have said, like, lockdown era, I would have been, like, more inclined to, like, I want to, like, settle down now and be in a relationship and have kids and da-da-da. But, like, I think now, because I'm really busy, I don't really see that for myself. Like, ideally, I'd love to, but unless, like, I'm telling you, unless, like, you make my life super easy and you respect me and love me, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I hear it.
I'm not just gonna marry anyone just for the sake of
I'm
whatever.
pretty like that as well. Because like right now, I feel like I'm so busy that I don't even miss dating. But then a part of me then feels, do I miss date? I don't miss dating. Is it because I've never been dated properly? Am I not missing it because it's like I've never had the, oh my God, you've swept me off my feet. Is that why I don't miss it? So that's why I'm also like, I don't want to get married to someone who's not romantic, who I don't feel will go the extra mile for me, who's just mediocre.
I like
because then this is how people end up in marriages in like their 50s, 60s, and it's loveless. They're just
but see, the
friends
thing
and
is, I think
cohabitate.
as well though, like a lot of people get caught up with the, I would say like the love bombing and the gifts and all the whatever at the start, but you really have to gauge people's true intentions because a lot of guys do that. But then 6 months, 7 months down the line, that all stops. Like you need to really gauge. Yeah. And then knocked.
And now he's gone.
And he's gone. Do you get me? But you actually have to like genuinely engage. Like, is this person actually a romantic person for real? Like, is that like innate within them? Not just because, oh, I liked it. Like, it's that innately in them that they are normally romantic.
Yeah.
I would say like maybe like what 70% of guys are romantic, which is pretty low, and most of those are probably in a relationship right now, if anything. But sorry, not to be a Debbie Downer, but it's because we're in Ireland.
No, it's true.
Oscar, I don't know if I misheard, but do you date girls?
Yeah. I mean,
How's that? How is dating girls like?
More peaceful.
no, girls are crazy. Let's be so fucking for real. I'm sorry. I get where guys come from.
We can't win.
We can't. No.
I have a friend who said the exact same thing.
Girls are fucking crazy. Like, let me just be so fucking for real. Like, I think that girls are very overly emotional sometimes, and we let our emotions get the best of us sometimes, and we don't think logically sometimes, right? And I've been there, me too. I've been a crazy. I've been I've been there, cool. But I think it's harder for someone to be like with men. There's a bit of a balance there sometimes. Like some men are just chill, and like even if I'm they're like, okay, calm down now. But girls sometimes it's like all together. Who's gonna calm each other down sometimes? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I have been with one person that was pretty chill. She was a woman, like she's calm, whatever. It doesn't work out. Lesbians as well, I feel like, especially in Ireland, there isn't a big dating pool. It's the same people you're gonna date
Really, as
all
well.
the time.
Ireland is that small.
Yeah. But personally, I don't date white girls, so maybe that's why.
Okay.
But it's very small.
Black
And
Ireland
let's
is
be
even
real.
smaller.
Let's be real. Like, there's, I know, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of girls have moved to me, but they're not like openly gay. They're not out there. They're quiet. Do you get me? So there probably is a bigger pool, but everyone's kind of like on a hush hush and whatever. And if we're dating, we're not doing hush hush. We're actually like dating for real. Do you get me? So,
I hear it.
yeah, there's no win-win. I think Ireland is just very small. That's
Yeah.
all.
Do you know, I put something up on my Instagram this week, and it was like someone saying that whenever people are flying abroad to fornicate, do you thank God for journey's mercies? And I put it up on my story thinking, yo, I know a couple of niggas who do this. Now my friends come and DM me and be like, Rosalind, are you not dating people in UK? And I said, shit.
You are the culprits.
Fuck shit. I didn't think of it that way.
I won't lie. If I was ever in that situation, because I don't, I don't participate. If I was ever in that situation, and I ever am traveling, which I will never, to go see a man to do research, which I will not. I will still pray.
Why would you do research abroad?
I will pray.
See, the thing is, right,
But
I
only
just don't
because-
date in Ireland.
But see, it's because we're in our 20 plus, yeah? So most people in our 20 plus right now in Ireland have settled down. Let's be actually so for real. Like, that's just the scenario. If
My
you weren't
man's not
smart
here.
at the start and you picked your own, there's no
One
left.
blessed to find your own in the beginning because those boys, anyways.
They didn't even like black girls.
Yeah,
I'm not
that part. This was saying
Growing
when
up-
we were younger, they didn't like black girls
No,
at all.
I remember
Oh
all
my
the
God.
black guys in Carlo, none of them fucked with the black
No.
girls. They were all into the white girls, the
Yup.
mixed race girls, all of that kind of
Yup.
stuff. It was so strange. And I feel like that actually plays a lot in your self-esteem.
Yeah, it
Like,
does.
because then going into uni, you're already so used to not being like that. I feel like we just built up a tolerance to it. We're so used to it.
Feel sad for the little girls.
It's not like that anymore.
Thank God,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not like that. No, it's not like that
Now
anymore.
everyone's like, oh yeah, being able to date black guy. Is
Even
like
me at one
normal.
point, I used to think dating white was peaceful till I had a white guy do me dirtier than black guys.
But she always forgets that he was Eastern European.
Babes, I don't even think Eastern
I
European.
ain't gonna lie, my first
not
boyfriend, I was
European.
with him for 5 years.
Yeah, I
He was
six.
Eastern European as well. And he was
Oh my gosh, you guys,
We date the same man.
you guys
We
are
definitely
literally
didn't.
the same.
We're
They
the
both
same
have dated
person.
It's
Eastern
because we're
European.
20 plus.
No, we're both the same. We studied the same shit in college. We dated the same. We're
I'm telling you, if you're from the countryside, yeah, you
I'm from
have
the
the
countryside.
same life experience.
Lifestyle.
It's the same.
That's
we're just not
crazy.
exposed to the same stuff
Yeah.
as people in Dublin, so it's,
Yeah.
it's very different.
You guys have
Yeah.
like a different experience. Like we,
we
had
don't.
a different.
We have
experience.
selective. I met him in college as well. Same. Damn. Girl, we twins. Damn.
It's been rough.
What's your star sign?
Pisces.
Okay, no, I'm a Sag, but apparently Pisces and Sag
Yeah,
are
they
supposed
do.
to mix well.
My friend that was here earlier,
Yeah.
we're
Oh, I love that.
still your friend.
Okay, I'll now be clocking out of this podcast.
I'm actually your new co-host. Thank
There
you so
we
much
go.
for
I'm gonna leave it to Celaviedamai and Rose. Where did your name come from?
coming. So, Celavi is this is life
This
in
is the
French,
French,
but
yeah.
then the Mai is just basically translated back to English. Mai's life. That was it. Because my friends used to just call me that because I used to be like the life of the party back then, you know. But then lockdown happened and I don't like going out no more like that.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
I have to force myself to go out. If you see me outside, I was forced. And it'll always be with that one friend that you see me.
That's
See?
the one friend.
Us,
We outside.
man, us 20 plus, we don't really like doing that,
outside.
man.
I don't like being outside. I
I'm
don't
forced.
like
Every time I'm
dating.
You know
out,
the
I'm
amount
like
of
forced.
opportunities and men outside.
It's because she's young. She still believes.
But
in
I'm not
love.
gonna lie though, you guys' age, yeah. You guys'
You
man's,
guys' age now,
They're
child.
looking
better.
kind of nice.
They're a lot better.
You
than
guys
what we
have
had.
good options, like real nice
Do
options.
we even the guys I like are actually at home watching football?
But are they your age?
No.
Oh,
She likes older guys.
they're 20 plus.
The ones, the ones your
The
age
30 plus.
look good. They look
Yeah,
good.
they
compared
look
to-
good.
Compared
Yeah, they are
to
nice,
what
like-
we had when growing up.
We had no
a couple of the
options.
guys who I knew growing up, they don't have
But I won't
hairlines
lie
anymore.
though. Like a girl my age knows that the pretty boys
I'm
that
having
are
BB
my
in the
age,
evening.
no, it's true though.
the girls my age know that the pretty boys that are my age that look pretty are just for fun.
Yikes!
Damn.
They're not ready to settle down.
Right.
Type shit. Like not just research. No one was talking about research here.
It was so funny. She
And
thinks I'm
maybe
saying
we
it.
were.
Yeah, I'm just lost in thoughts here. Don't mind me. wasn't
But yeah,
giving
like
shade.
they're just like because they're in their bag seasons. You get me? They're men. They want to focus on get them as much money as they can, and obviously
But they're so built, even for us. Like I feel like they're built different compared to
They
the
really
options
are
we
because you
had.
know there's some of them have moved to me and I've actually sat here and considered and been like, I just feel like I'm too old for them. But it's like I see it because I'm like, if I gave this little nigga a chance, do you think like this
Not
boy
little
would be
nigga,
able
child.
to?
Yeah, little nigga, little tall nigga, but little nigga.
Yeah,
Little tall nigga, but
I'm
little
like,
nigga.
I feel like he'd work so hard to try and impress me because I'm
Yeah,
so much
yeah,
older
yeah,
than
yeah.
him. But then it's like I also don't want you doing that because I'm so much older than you. I don't want to feel like you.
Do you know what it is? I feel like what would be cringe is like meeting their friends and their friends are so childish.
so childish.
I think that's what would give me like the biggest
because you
ick.
will have to get rid of all your friends. Like if you're gonna be
Let's
hanging
be for
around with
real.
me and my
You
friends,
can't
But can
be
I tell you
friends with your
something?
whole friend.
I know you guys are there doing your old 20 plus shit,
Yeah.
but I feel the same way.
No, it's not to say that you
Okay, 'cause
don't.
y'all making me
But
feel
I mean, your
excluded.
options
or better.
They look nice.
You know, girl, I told you.
Physically.
I've said.
Yeah,
Physically, just for fun.
Oh my God. In this
options are
island
nice.
as well, I'm not even gonna lie. In this island, the younger black men, even I be in the clubs and they be moving to me being like,
How old are you? 24, yeah? I'm like, yeah.
just if I don't know your age, then I'm innocent. I don't know. Don't tell me your age.
No, but you be
But if you're
shocked.
16, please.
Please.
Girl, if you're 16,
you should not be in the
places
club.
that I'm at 16.
You should not be in the club.
Well, don't
like,
tell me your age.
Damn.
Don't want to know.
But yeah, what's the youngest you guys will go for?
How do we know? Girl.
This
My
guy
age.
is crazy.
My age.
I
The youngest
don't
I
know.
go for.
I don't know.
Honestly, I think
6'7". That's the answer.
What's the youngest?
6'7".
I want like, oh no, but there'll be some like flipping
I need you to be
16-year-olds
like
that are
30.
like 6'7" now, child.
I need you
That
to
are
be
allowed in
like
the
30.
club
I
and
need-
allowed to buy a drink.
I need you to
Preferably
be like
with their
30.
own car.
18.
I need you to be 30.
The youngest you go for is 30.
Girl, please, let's be real. There's people that are of 20 plus that have no sense and they're in their 30s, whatever,
Men just
whatever,
don't have
whatever.
sense. Women
People
too.
just don't
So
have
a lot of you
sense,
don't have
man.
sense.
What's the youngest I'd go for? I'm 24. The
I
youngest
don't
I'd
know
go
if I can
for
date younger
is
anymore.
24.
Yeah, that's
Or like
that's
23
normal.
going 24.
6'7" is still my answer at the end of the day.
Babe, I think I really hear you on that because it really be the early 30 ones who be saying the dumb shit to me.
I've heard the dumbest shit from 30-year-olds and I'm like, damn.
And they all scare me.
We can't, how?
You know
how
what?
you get here?
There was this one guy in the club and he was plus 40. And I actually asked, mind you, the club scene is crazy because I could actually have a full conversation with this 40-year-old. I asked him like, oh, so why are you not married? He goes like, I can marry anyone I want. I just have to pick. That was a rough answer anyways. Calm. So obviously I gave him my
You just
snap.
have to pick, but you haven't poked.
Because he says he
That's
doesn't
crazy.
want, he doesn't want to. No one doesn't want to marry, and whoever marries him
he
will
loves.
suffer.
Yeah, like he.
Or he's gay.
I definitely know he
Say
has because
that.
he has money, right? That's calm. He has my snap anyways. He sends me snaps, but I just ignored him because I don't want anything. You get me? Then he texted me one random Tuesday. He said, "Hey, how are you?" And I ignored it. He goes, "You're so rude. I was even thinking of taking you to the south of France." I was even thinking of taking you to the south of France.
Because he's thinking you're one of those thirsty girls who just wants to catch a flight.
And
go.
like, it's never ever gonna be that thing. If you're a man with money, I actually have to like your character. Because if you're a man with money
Facts.
and I don't like your character, then you
Because
don't.
they'll just disrespect you on top of that as well.
Yeah.
But like, you know, this is why I always say like, I like people who are in their bag, yeah. But I always advise girls, if you do like those type of guys, make sure you have your own money as well, because like men abuse the power they have
They will
with
not be
the
afraid to
money they
take it
have.
away from
Yes.
you, 100%.
So just be very vigilant and be wise with how you.
And you have to have like a
approach men.
hard, because maybe because I'm soft. I don't deal with these men with bad character and that have money. I'm a soft girl, so like you have to have a nice character with money. There's some girls who actually have that vim. Yeah, have that kind of like.
I don't. It gets tiring.
Yeah.
It gets tiring, please.
I have Vimo. You know me, I love to insult people.
I think you can do it then, Ross.
Joe is so funny. I actually
You could
said
definitely
it.
enjoy the south of France.
I know. See, I would never just go with him because he's just not my type. I can't do it. I can't do it with him. Well, like I actually said it. I was like, my type is a guy who knows how to insult me because I'm so unsensitive.
Really?
That's so
And like
toxic.
I'm able
But
to.
do you know
that banter where it's like
I can't. It's Nigerian banter. Me, I don't have it. Sorry.
I actually have it.
I don't have it. It's
do you know what? I
scary.
grew up with so many brothers, so like I'm someone who's so desensitized to it. You could turn around and say something. It could be something that I'm like extremely insecure about, and it wouldn't faze me. But just now, I'm coming back at you. That's it. Like you turn around and say
Damn.
something, and I'd be like, that corner of your hairline, yeah,
Shit.
fix. Like that's the type of babe I need.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the type of babe I need.
She said, I booked your flight to Turkey.
that's it. And you know what? I'd be petty enough to do it. Like that's really me.
Imagine being like,
but I love shit like that. Me and you back and
that's
forth.
a good
It's
comeback.
so funny.
I actually booked your ticket to Turkey.
Imagine
like,
you guys had a fight like the night before, and then in the morning it's like, "Good morning, babe," and you send him a link of like one of the kidney transplants.
But that's the type of
In
babe I
Turkey.
am. Like
Damn,
you need to be able to like say stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm so
I
petty
can't.
and
I'm
good at
so
it.
sensitive. Like I literally can't. Oh my gosh.
Me and Mr. Munch all the time.
I feel like
Mr. Munch.
I don't know, like let's say for example, I feel like I'm the type of girl, like let's say if I catch you looking at a girl's bum, anytime a guy with a really nice car comes, I'm like this. Oh, I like that car.
She'll say like her. I'd be like, he's fine. Like I would just say
But he's fine doesn't get to a man.
You think so?
If he's fine. If
You
let's say
think so?
I don't think
Keep mentioning it. Keep mentioning fine guys, or keep mentioning guys who have the things they're insecure
who
about.
have more money than them.
So let's say let's say he's like 5'10". Oh wow, that's 6'2" guy.
Yeah, that campaign. Short niggas have bad tempers sometimes when you say that.
Repeating
to
the stuff that they're insecure
like
about.
guys.
It will. No, honestly, it'll dawn on them eventually. Because then eventually they don't know if you're being real or not. It'll just play in their mind. What's cat? Please, trust me, they'll go and buy
Sprinkle,
Tesla.
sprinkle.
I'm telling you,
Sprinkle,
it's
sprinkle
their
for real.
insecurities you need to play out. It's not even the money.
You know, that's who taught me that actually. Sparkle woman. She
Shira
said that
7.
anytime
I've been watching her since 2013 or 2018.
Really? So you've been watching her for time.
Yeah.
She only
I still
popped
don't
up
know
on
what this
TikTok
woman
right
looks
now.
like to me.
I always send raw
People
stuff.
haven't this woman puts you on, but I feel like if you are a very like sensitive babe, I would suggest that you watch this guy called Mindful Attraction, because it kind of puts you like back into reality. Because I feel like before I used to be such a delusional girl when it came to like guys like, oh, he didn't mean it that way and da da da. But that guy, Mindful Attraction, you guys go check it out.
Check it out
That
this
guy. Now I've
You know,
sense.
yeah, I'm a sensitive babe, but I get she's Raven.
Yeah.
However, I do take it with a pinch of salt. But like, I do understand and know how to apply some of what
Yeah.
she says to real life.
Yeah. Oh, and
Does
it
it make
works.
sense?
It works
It
every
makes sense.
time. Every
There's been a
time.
difference. Do you get me? But yeah, guys,
Oh my God.
did you have fun? I always like to ask
I'm not
that.
even gonna
I had
lie,
so
I
much
had so
fun.
much fun. I sat here thinking this is a long episode.
I
but
know,
don't
that's what I was
want to stop it.
In my head, I was like,
want to stop it.
how am I gonna end this thing?
It's
But
been such a good
it
episode.
was so fun.
Yeah, thanks, guys. My new single is dropping on Thursday, September 21st. Make sure you guys check it out.
By the time this comes out, I think will we have dropped this?
Well, my single has dropped. Go Make sure you guys check it out.
It's gonna be the link in the bio. I always
we
do
promise
that. Like,
we'll
if you
always
do-
put the link in the bio.
we always put the link
and
in
then
the
we'll
bio.
also use your single for like our TikToks and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so my single would have dropped by then.
Yeah. We'll use it. Perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you for listening. Celaviedamai, thank you so much for coming on. You were honestly so awesome.
So they said I was
great.
the best guest. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
We didn't say that,
They said it.
but she is one of the best guests.
One of one. I'm number one. I'm the
Only one. Hey.
Yes, she's a rapper. But yeah, guys, please, thank you for listening. Tune in next week for your weekly subscription to The Gist. Yeah, love you guys. Thank you for your support.
Bye.